finally, let's talk about damage to the spinal cord. What can happen, okay? So damage to spinal cord. There's something called, most times when you damage the spinal cord, what may happen, I shouldn't say most times, but something called paresthesia. Paresthesia is the loss of sensation that happens. And this happens if you damage, due to damage to the dorsal horn or the dorsal root of the spinal nerve. When they get crushed, those incoming sensory neurons, remember this is the spinal cord this way, you have your roots there, your horns there, okay. So, here is your sensory neuron. So when you damage this here, the dorsal horn or the dorsal root, you lose that incoming sensory information. That's called paresthesia. Okay, then we also have your paralysis. Paralysis is the loss of movement. Okay, movement loss. That's normally due to damaging the other neurons in this nerve. So when you damage either, you damage like so, if this is damaged, or if here's damaged, that can lead to paralysis. It can damage to your ventral root or ventral horn. Can lead to a loss because the neurons are crushed, and if they're crushed, they cannot send commands out to your muscles at the NMJs. Now, sometimes the paralysis is said to be flaccid. So in flaccid paralysis, there's absolutely no movement. Because again, in here, you have damage either here or here, and there's nothing going out, no matter what. So again, this is VR and VH damage. Ventral roots or ventral horn damage can cause flaccid paralysis where there's no movement whatsoever. There's another form of paralysis called spastic paralysis. Okay, so these neurons here must get commands from neurons upper, maybe in your say your primary motor cortex. So those neurons come down to snaps to command these neurons to go out to the muscle. So when these neurons are damaged, we call these upper motor neurons. I can call it lower motor neurons. Call it lower motor neurons. Okay, when these neurons are damaged, sorry, not that. Upper motor neuron, not lower. Upper motor neurons. When they're damaged, the command's not coming down, but these local neurons can still be involved in reflexes that still work. So you have uncontrolled movements really here. You can't control it because the brain is cut off, but local circuitry can allow for you to urinate, for example, or defecate, even though you can't really control it voluntarily speaking. Okay, that's spastic paralysis. And again, some other common disorders of the spinal cord region. You've probably heard of some of these. You know, when you have like a paraplegia, is loss of lower limbs. So nothing works down there. That's normally due to damage somewhere between your T1 to L1 region of the spinal cord. That would cause loss of lower limbs. You have quadriplegia. That's when you damage your cervical region. And here you have loss of all four limbs, loss of upper and lower limbs. upper and lower limbs. Okay. And it's study as another plegia called hemiplegia. Come on. So in hemiplegia, you have half of the body is gone. Okay, so you loss of half of body muscles. Okay. Normally it's due to stroke. Due to a stroke somewhere in the brain that can, for example, if you stroke on the right side of the brain, you will lose the left muscles. Okay, and vice versa as well, called contralateral control. So strokes can create hemiplegia. And some more we have as well. Polio, it used to be a thing. So polio, this is when you damage the ventral horns. So ventral horns here, this is polio. It targets these cells, which means that you can't send commands out. So ventral horn cells die. This is what the polio virus does. Kill those cells, and so you lose motor function. And similarly as well for your ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, stands for amyotrophic sclerosis. This one here is also due to the virus or the infectant targeting the ventral horn cells. So again, you lose muscles for breathing. You can't breathe, can't move. Progressively, you lose those functions because you're damaging those motor neurons in the ventral horn. Okay, that's it for spinal cord.